Dead.
Okay, we're going to try something a little different today. My son Tristan, who is 8, is going to be my cameraman
Hello.
as
Hello.
I show you Motion Plus and how it works. Now this is the Motion Plus controller. It's a little add-on, I guess, peripheral. It's a little tiny thing, weighs next to nothing. You just put it in here, snap it on, and then press that. It locks in place. Normally they want you to use this thingy. I don't use it because I don't like it, so I'm not going to use it. And it's just, it's very easy to do. Anyway, I'm going to put my wrist strap on because I like my television. And then I'll show you very quickly how Motion Plus works. Okay, so we're going to go into options. I'll show you in options, you can actually change your swing difficulty. You can do all play, standard, or advanced. And advanced will be the most sensitive, and that's the way I want to show you. So I can show you just how close it is to, well, not real, but how accurate it feels. Okay, so I'm going to quickly set up this game. So it's going to load. Another thing that's worth noting is that Tristan likes the bunny apparently, is that this is one of 2 games that features Wii Motion Plus control right now. The other is EA's tennis game. I think it's a Grand Slam tennis. The thing that's cool about this is that, I'll show you right now. It measures in 2 ways. It measures your swing, of course, but it's also going to measure the rotation of your club, which is very important in golf, so they say. You hold down, I'm going to go ahead and show you. If you look over here, this will show you, it actually shows you which way the thing is pointed. You can see the arrow at the top, and if I move my wrist to the left, it's a draw. If I move it to the right, it's a fade. If it's dead on, then the shot will be straight. So if I turn my wrist either at the beginning or the end of the swing, it's going to either give me a fade or a draw shot, which means it won't go straight. So now let me show you in real time what it looks like. You should be able to see my hand. There you go. Now if you look at this, you can see it's pretty close. I mean, there's a tiny fraction bit of a little delay. Not a huge one, but you know, it's not like I'm playing a game that involves sword play or gunplay, so I'm not that worried about it. Okay, so the other thing it does, as I mentioned, is the swing, and this is pretty cool as well. You'll see that my swing is pretty dead on. You'll see the arms. You'll see how he goes up as I go up, and I can sort of just control where he is, which is pretty neat, I think. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and do a shot. Oh, the other thing that's worth noting real quickly is while it's measuring my draw or fade, like how the rotation is on my golf club, it stops measuring it after I get a little ways up. So now it's locked in. It's not going to change at all. And it doesn't start measuring again until you get down to about the same place. So really, it only cares about the beginning and the end of your stroke. Okay, so here we go. Oh, and there's a fade. So it's going to hook. So watch. Actually, it's going to fade. So it's not a straight shot. It should have been over here, but that's not going to affect me. Okay, now I'm going to show you what it's like without motion control. I'm going to go ahead and take the motion control off. In the middle of the game, you don't have to pause the game. You don't have to do anything. You just take it off, and now we'll play without it. It automatically detects that you've stopped using motion control. And now I'm going to point down, and I'm going to go ahead and do the swing. Now you'll notice that the only thing it's detecting now is the motion of the club. It doesn't care if I turn my wrist. Also, it picks up movements very easily. So, like, I could just do this. I can just move my hand around, and it'll go all the way back without me having to move my arm. So it's a little more cumbersome in the way it detects motion. It's like these broad motions as opposed to the fine motions. So here we go. Now this time it's dead on, of course, because, I hit the ball way too hard. I wasn't paying attention. But it was dead on. So, hold on a second. Tristan's laughing at me. Okay, so I have to have 50%. So I'm going to go ahead and hit this real quickly and show you. Anyway, he's doing a drop because I stink. So anyway, that's about it. It's pretty simple. You could play this game without Motion Plus. You could probably play it sitting down. it would be very hard to play Motion Plus, playing with Motion Plus sitting down, because it really does detect motion. Granted, it's not 100% accurate, but it's very interesting. It adds a whole new facet to gameplay, and with this being one of the first, if not the first game coming out on Motion Plus, I think it's going to be getting much better as we move forward. Well, Tristan's giving me the high sign in the countdown, so I am going to say goodbye. Goodbye.
And more clear.